Okay, so just start today's class. Okay,
Yeah.
I share my screen. Okay, so my screen is visible.
Yes.
Vijay, Neha, Justin, my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, so then let's go on our first topic, which is the HTML, HTML and CSS like front end. Okay, so the W3 school is the best reference for the all over programming language and HTML CSS. Okay, so explore it, and the W3 school is very good reference for this or programming topics like HTML, CSS, Java, JavaScript, SQL, okay, and jQuery, etc. Okay, so the HTML is the markup hypertext markup language, which is the skeleton of our website. And so the attributes are very common in every tag, like Acharya, SRC. There are the attributes of our some basic tags, okay, like anchor tag in our image tag. The attributes like the SRC, width, and height. Okay, there are some basic ALT also. Okay, so this is the heading tag, heading like H1, H2, H6. Okay, there is a heading text like very basic. Okay, and this is opening tag, and there is closing tags. Okay, and there is then CSS, inline CSS. Okay, here include the inline CSS like font size. I decrease it 40%. There is okay. So there is simple CSS. Okay, let's throw out the new sheet, and this is the paragraph. Okay, this is our p tag. P tag means paragraph tag. Okay, we generally use it. Okay, this is opening tag, and this is closing tag. The mostly tag have opening tag and the closing tag mostly. Okay, like this. Okay, and I apply inline CSS here like this style. Okay, like that. The color, the paragraph is changed. Okay, so there is the very basic. If you if you have any doubts, then tell me. I will resolve it. Okay. So like that, you cannot be sure how to HTML will be displayed large and small screens, and resize windows will create a different results. With HTML cannot change the display and adding extra space or extra lines in your HTML code. So like this, with HTML, you cannot change the display by adding extra space and extra lines in your HTML code. The browser will automatically remove any extra space and lines when the page is displayed like this. In the paragraph, we have some extra space like that. So the browser it remove automatically here. Okay, the paragraph contain a lot of space in the source code, but the background, but the browser ignores it. Okay. Okay, so the HR tag is used for the horizontal line. Like this, the HR tag defined a terminate break in a HTML page, and it most often displayed a horizontal rule. Okay, the HR element is used for separate content define a chain in HTML page like this. Okay, so this is line because of the this HR tag. When I remove it and execute, then the horizontal line is removed. But then again I add this, it is displayed again and again. And the HR tag cannot have any closing tag. Okay, like this. I add three HR tags, and here we saw three horizontal lines. Okay. HTML line breaks. The HTML BR element defines the line break. Use BR if you want to line break a new line without starting a new paragraph like this. Here we have a single paragraph, but we we get the output in three different lines because of BR tag. Okay, we use BR tag in our paragraph, then we get the output like this. When I remove the BR tag and execute it, then the paragraph look like this. And I add some BR tag again. So this time I add some multiple BR tags. So the our output is look like this. Okay. So the BR tag is used for the new line. Okay. The BR tag is an empty tag, which means that is has no end tag. Okay. So this is the empty tag. So which means that it has no end tag. Okay. BR tag have no end tag. The poem problem. This poem will display on a single line. Okay. So like this is a poem, but this is we get the output in a single line because the HTML ignore the empty spaces. So the solution it is the HTML pre-element. Okay, use the pre-element except when paragraph element. Okay, HTML pre-element defines pre-formatted text. The text inside a pre-element is displayed in a fixed width font. Okay, and it's preserve both spaces and line breaks like this. The pre tag is also contain the empty space and line breaks. Okay, this is used of a pre tag. Okay, so in this chapter we learn the p-tag, HR tag, BR and pre-tag. Okay, so there is the most important tags which is we used in our project. Okay, so HTML styling. Next is HTML styling. Okay, so there is the very basic things of CSS. Here we change the color of this line and we give the blue color for this and we increase the size of that. Okay, and we cannot provide CSS, any CSS for this, so we get this type of output. Okay, so when I change it CSS green, yellow and like this, the output is look like this. Okay, okay, what look like this. There is our pre and there is our styling text. Okay, so there are very basic things in the HTML. Okay, so the HTML, the syntax of HTML style attributes like this. The styling, setting the style of an HTML element can be done with the style attribute. The HTML style attribute has the following syntax. Like tag name is like h1, p tag, pre tag, span tag, etc. The property is an CSS property. The value is a CSS value. Okay. Property means like size, color, background, URL, etc. And next is the background color. Okay. The CSS background color property defines the background color of an HTML element. Like this. Here we had a background color. Okay. So next we change the background color. Toggle blue. Okay, I think this is the wrong color. Okay, so change the black background. Okay, and we provide the white color for our text. Okay, now the text color has auto defined black color, so that's the reason is our text is hidden. Okay, so we provide the CSS like color. Okay, so there is a background property work like this. So we change the background again. We change the background color again. Okay. Okay, so there is the easiest thing. Set the background color with two different elements. We also set the background color with our text like H text, H1 text, paragraph text, and divs. Okay, so let's try it again like this. We set the powered blue color in our heading text, and we provide the tomato color in our paragraph tag. Okay, we also provide it margin and padding like this. Margin 10 pixel like that. We also provided padding 10 pixel like this. Okay, so the usually the the background color in the our text helping text is used for used for the debugging, also used for the debugging. This is the most important for the front end developer. Okay, it's used for the debugging in when we build a front end web. Okay, so the next CSS property is text color. The CSS color property defines the text color for an HTML element. Okay, like this style color blue. This is a heading. So this heading we provide the blue color, and the paragraph tag we provide the red color like that. Okay, when we remove that and execute it, then this automatically pick the black color. Okay, again. Okay, look like this. And the CSS font family property defines the font to be used for an HTML element. Okay, like this. The H1 here we add the font family Vardhana and Courier like this. The font property provide the styling in our text. Okay, when I remove the font family, then here the styling is change of the heading, and um, also remove the courier in the paragraph tag. Okay, so notice this when I execute this program, this. Okay, and again I add the courier and Vardhana, then the styling is again changed. Okay, okay, the next is the text size. The CSS font size property defines the text size for an HTML element. Okay, so the font size is used for the increase or decrease or font size. Okay, like we use the 300% and 160% size. So when I remove it and execute, Then the original sizes of both tags, p tag and h1 tag. Then I will provide the 500% and 500 here also. Then I execute this. Then here is the our result. Okay. I will decrease the some size. Okay. I decrease again. Okay. This is small because this is a p tag, and this is large because this is the heading. Okay. Like this is some bold, and the paragraph tag is not bold. Okay. Okay. So there is the basics. The next is the text align property. Okay, text alignment. The CSS text align property defines the horizontal text alignment for an HTML element. Okay, so H1 styling tag, like text align centered, and this is center. I will show the output first, then I will explain. Okay, by using the text align center, uh, we get the our output in the center. Okay, we get our like paragraph or heading in the center. When I remove this text align center line. Okay, so when I set the text align left of our h1 tag, then it's on the left corner. But when I provide the right attribute on our text align of p tag, then it's go in the end tag, end, like right side of our corner. Like I provide it also this. Okay, and center like this. Okay, so are you understand how the text align property work? Okay, that's good.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So this chapter you use the style attribute for styling HTML elements, the background colors for background color, and use the color for the text colors, and use the font family for the text fonts, and use font size for the text sizes, and use text align for the text alignments. Okay, so go on the next chapter is formatting. Okay, text formatting. HTML contains several elements for defining text with a special meaning, like bold, italic, subscript. Okay, the B tag is used for the change over font in the into bold. Okay, like this. This is text is the bold. Goes first. I will set a normal text without using bold and italic. So this tag is the normal text. But when we use the B tag in our middle of the paragraph, so it's convert our normal text into bold text like this. Okay, and we use the italic tag. Italic means I tag in middle of our paragraph. Then it's change it italic. Okay, we also used it like this. Okay, we also used it like this. Okay, this is also in the italic. Okay, okay, so this is and also italic because all the tags like span tags, h1 tag, all the tags span tag, h1 tag, and the p tag is inside the italic tag. Okay, so that's the reason the all tags are in the italic. Okay, when we provide it in the bold tag, then it look like this. Okay, there are all is the bold. Okay, we'll change it. And the last is the subscript and subscript. There is used for the this. Okay, the sub tag is used for this, and the subscript tag is used for like this. Convert our text to like this. When we use the subtext, then our subscript is like some smaller and under our breakdown or like line. Okay, and when we use superscript, then our content is have some smaller size and some get up our line. Okay, so next is the text formatting. Okay, all this. So HTML formatting elements like B tag used for the bold text, strong is used for the important text, italic used for the I tag used for that italic text, EM for the emphasized, mark used for the marked text, and the small text used for the smaller text, del for the deleted text, and INS used for the inserted text, sub for the subscript, and sub SUP for the superscript. Okay, so we cover this the bold text also. The HTML element defines the bold text without any extra importance. Okay, next the strong text tag. The HTML strong element defines text with strong importance. The content inside a typically displayed in bold. Then the strong text is used for the this text is important like this. Here we use the strong text. Okay, here the strong text is the highlighting. Okay, highlighted text. But outside the strong text, like this, look like this. Note the highlighted text. But the inside the strong text, the over text is some highlighted. Okay. The I and EM elements. The HTML element defines a part of text is an alternative voice or mode. The content inside are typically displayed in italic. Okay, so the we also tested it. Okay, already tested it. So next, the I tag is often used to indicate the technical term, a phrase from another language, a throat, a ship name. Okay. Next is the EM, emphasize text. The HTML EM element defines emphasize text. The content inside are typically displayed in italic. A screen reader will pronounce the words in EM with an emphasis, usually verbal stress. Okay, so the emphasis used for this. Okay, so this is our normal text, but this is our emphasized text. Okay, so the EM text is like some provide some styling over text, but the outside the okay. So here the difference between the normal text and emphasized text. Okay, this is the emphasized text which in the EM tag, and this is our normal tag which is outside the EM tag. Okay. The next is the small tag. The HTML small element defines smaller text. Okay, this is some. Okay, so like this. There is the small tag, and this is our normal p tag. But inside a p tag, we have a smaller tag like this. This is smaller text, and again we put a. So here's the difference between normal p tag and smaller text. We also provide it in the h1 tag. Okay, so the HTML is the not case sensitive language. Okay, so we also write it in capital letter and small letter. Okay, the HTML is not case sensitive. Okay, so both are the this is all line in the our h1 tag, but this text is a small text because it's inside a small tag. Okay, it inside a small tag. The next is the mark element. The HTML mark element defines text that should be marked or highlighted. Okay, do not forget to buy marks milk like this. Okay, here this is the highlighted. The milk is highlighted because the milk like this. Okay, the milk is inside the mark tag. Okay, so the for it we make an mark tag. We make another mark tag here. Okay, like this. The code automatically highlighted this. Okay, the mark elements defines the text should be marked or highlighted. Okay, the mark tag used for this. Okay, HTML delete tag. The HTML del elements defines text that has deleted from an document. Browser will usually strike a line through deleted text. Okay, the blue is a inside a del text. Okay, so it means it is a deleted text. Okay, my favorite color is blue and red, but the blue is deleted. I created another delete. Okay, so del tag is work like this. Okay, next the inserted element. The HTML inserts element defines a text that has been inserted into a document. Browser will usually underline inserted text. Okay, here also use the delete tag and insert tag. So first we remove the delete text from here. Okay, we only want the insert tag. Okay, so the inserted tag when we use the insert tag, then we get a underline in our content. Underline under the content. Okay, like this. The HTML subscript we also cover it. The HTML sub elements defines subscript text scripts that appears half chapters character below the normal lines and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Subscript text can be used for chemical formula like H2O. Okay, so subscript used for the some chemical formulas like H2O using for writing for this. Okay, like this. Like we want to H2O. Okay, like this. I remove some extra space and execute it like this. The subscript used for the make some text layer look like this. Okay, okay, so in this chapter we learn like some b tags defines bold tag like a impa- emphasize text, italic text, small strong subtract supertext. Okay, inserted text, deleted text, and marked or highlighted text. Okay, so the next is the quotation. HTML quotation and condition elements. In this chapter, we will go through the block quotes, queue, upper, address, city, and video HTML elements. Okay, so example, block quote example for the. Okay, here is a code for the www website. Mm, mm, Wait a minute, I will explain it later. Then the HTML black quote element defined a section that is quoted from another source, usually instant black quotes elements. Okay, so the black quotes is the also new for me. Okay, so I don't know about this. Okay, so I will explain you it later because it's new for me. I cannot have any idea about the black quotes. Okay, so skip for this for that time. I will explain you it later. HTML Q tag for the short quotation. The HTML Q tag defines a short quotation. Browsers normally inserted quotation mark around the quotation. Okay, so that's used for this. The Q tag is used for the quotation like this. Okay, quotation. That is the quotation means comma. Okay, before the build and after the nature. Okay, the quotation used for this. Okay, because here we don't have in the text we don't have any quotation, but here we have some. We have quotation because of the quotation tag. Okay, we also insert a quotation tag here q and look like this. Okay, here we insert the quotation tag. Okay, so this is the quotation tag. HTML AWR tag for the alternatives. The HTML AWR tag defines an alternative or an acronym like HTML CSS MR DR ASAP ATM. Marking alternatives can give example information to browsers, translation system, and search engine. Okay, use the global title attribute to show the description for the alternative and acronym when we mouse over the element. Okay, ABR used for this. WHO. Okay, by using AWR tag, we are some dots inside our text in the WHO. And here we use the title. Okay, making up a native can give useful information to browser translation system for a search engine. Okay, when someone search the World Health Organization, then the WHO is also help for the search engine, is a search engine. Okay, and when someone search the WHO, and then it's also showed about the World Health Organization. It means like that. It's used for the search engine. In the HTML address tag. Okay, so the address tag is used for this. The HTML address element defines contact information like owner of an document or an article. Here the use the address element with the some BR tags. The BR tags is used for the new line. Okay, this is the address format. The next is the city set for work title. The HTML city tag defines the title of an creative work. Example: a book, a poem, a song, a movie, painting, a sculpture. Not a person's name is not the title of a work. The text in the city element usually renders in italic like this. The screen here. The screen is being italic, and the another text is in the normal. Okay, printed in 1983. 1893, sorry. Okay, so the 1893 is also in the italic text. Okay, here's the work for the italic text. Okay, the next is the BDO. Bidirectional override. The BDO stands for the bidirectional override. The HTML BDO tag is used for the override the current text direction. Okay, so it's change the direction of our text. Okay, this is our video text, that this line will be written from the right to left, but here it's change the direction of our text. Okay, look, this and this text are not the same. The text are same, but the direction is not same. Like this line, so this line will be written from right to left, from right to left. Okay, so the right to left. Okay, so this is the left to right. Okay, it's simple, but when right to left, yeah. Okay, our direction is changed. So our today's class is ends. So Vidhi, Neha, and Justin. So today's class is over. Then, if you so practice this text, and if you don't understand this, then tell me in our next class. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hmm. Bye bye.